Hi, hello everybody. Welcome back to another video on my channel. It's me, David, aka The Blue, and I'm back with another math problem. This math problem, I remember it was from my Unit 1 test, and the reason I remember is because I made a mistake. I took out 1/2 from the beginning, and I never inserted it back into my answer, so I'm gonna get that question wrong. But in this video, I'm gonna teach you guys how to solve it and how not to make the mistake that I did. So let's get started. This is going to be a integration by partial fraction decomposition question. So let's actually move this over here. This is what I did. I took out 1/2 at the very beginning to get the integral of 1 over x squared minus 4x, right, plus 3 dx. Now let's do the guess and check method to get 1 over, whoa, that's a very weird looking parentheses, 1 over x minus 3 x minus 1, because negative 3 times negative 1 is 3, negative 3x minus 1x, negative 4x, x times x squared. There we go. And now we're going to move this over here. This is our goal. We want a over x minus 3 plus b over x minus 1. So let's actually solve for a. I'm gonna move this part here. I'm gonna get rid of the 1/2 and the integral for now, just because I don't want to keep writing that. This can be a times x minus 1 plus b times x minus 3 over x minus 1. Sorry, something got stuck in my throat. Times x minus 3. There we go. X minus 1. So now we solve for a and b. We started with 1, so it's going to be 1 is equal to a times x minus 1 plus b times x minus 3. We're going to plug in 1 to make that 0, so 1 is equal to a times 0. I'm not going to write that out. Plus b, 1 minus 3. b, 1 minus 3. This is just 1 is equal to b times negative 1/2 divided by negative 1/2. Sorry. Divide that by negative 2, both sides by negative 2. b is equal to 1 over negative 2. Once again, I am still sleepy. It's 1 a.m. Sorry, my video cut out. It's actually 2 a.m. So I am more tired than I was in the last video, but that's fine. Let's get this done. Let it focus. There we go. Now we solve for a. We're going to move this over here. Instead, we're going to make this equal to 0, so we're positive 3. a, 3 minus 1. So 1 is equal to a times 2, divide both by 2. And we get a is equal to 1 over 2. Now we plug these back into our original function over here. So it's going to be 1/2 times the integral of 1 over 2 over x minus 3 plus negative 1/2 over x minus 1 dx. Why do I keep on forgetting the dx? Anyways, now we can do this. It's going to be 1/2 times, whoa, that's a huge one. I don't want to do that right now. 1/2 times 1/2, sorry, I meant to say we can now integrate that. So 1/2 times 1/2 ln absolute value of x minus 3 minus 1/2 ln of absolute value x minus 1 plus c. There we go. This is our answer. Now how do we know it's correct? Once again, we take the derivative of that. I'm going to multiply it out. 1/4 ln x minus 3 minus 1/4 ln x minus 1 plus c. I kept the 1/2 there because a good tip for the AP test, never simplify. If you simplify, you could make a mistake, so don't simplify. Anyways, our constant, the derivative of our constant is just going to be 0, so let's do this. It's going to be 1/4 over x minus 3 plus negative 1/4 over, that looks like a u, negative 1/4 over x minus 1. And once again, to get this, we're gonna plus 0 because it's constant. We're gonna multiply 1/4 by x minus 1 and negative 1/4 by x minus 3 to get them both in the same denominator. So this is gonna be 1/4. We're looking for 1/4 times x minus 1 plus negative 1/4 times x minus 3 over x minus 3 x minus 1. Let's move that up here so that we're using all of our space. Actually, let's move that up here to use up all of our space efficiently. It's gonna be x over 4 minus 1/4. So x over 4 minus 1/4 minus x over 4 plus 3/4. Sorry, I was thinking there. Over x minus 1, x minus 3, right? Yep. So we're gonna get those x4s get canceled out. We'll be left over with 2 over 4, which is just 1/2, over x minus 1, x minus 3. We multiply this out. Actually, let's move this 1/2 down there. So it's gonna be, let's multiply that out. Like I said before, x minus 3 again, blah 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 blah. Sorry, negative 1 times negative 3. This is gonna be plus 3, negative 3x minus 1x is gonna be negative 4x, and then x squared. X times x is gonna be x squared. So that's gonna be that. Let's move our thingy down here. This can also be seen as 1/2 times that times 1 over that. So let's write out that as that 1 over 2 x squared minus 4x plus 3, which gets us 1 over 2x squared minus 8x plus 6. And that's how you know you got the integral of that, because when you take the derivative of this, you get the same thing that you started with. There you go. Now you know how to solve it.